Hello, Emerson Eagles. You know what time it is. It is evening. Good evening, guys. Hi, how are you? I have another good story for you guys tonight. You can see Brianna, with my daughter Brianna, waving in the background there. She walked away. She was waving to you guys. She's out in the backyard reading her bedtime stories to herself. But Kirby and I have a really good book to read to you guys tonight. And when I read this book, I am reading it and I'm going to dedicate this to all of our teacher friends out there who are working really hard every day. And this week, especially with all of the grading they have to do and all of the lesson planning they have to do and all of the parent-teacher conferences coming up, I am really thinking about Emerson teachers when I read this book. I'm keeping them in mind with this book, but also a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are working really hard. Tonight's book is called The Good Egg. Now, this book is by the creators from The Bad Seed. Remember a couple weeks ago I read The Bad Seed? Tonight's book is The Good Egg, and it's by Jory John and Pete Oswald. I think you guys are going to like this one. I really like this one. Guess I should put on my glasses, otherwise I'm not going to see anything. So there he is. There's the good egg standing in the refrigerator on top of his carton of eggs there. Kirby, are we going to read a story? No, Kirby's paying attention to Brianna outside. All right, here we go. So there's the first picture. Look at him standing. There's a ladder. He's up in the tree with a cat. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. Next page. The next pages. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I'll carry your groceries, water your plants, change your tires, paint your house. He's a good egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank, all of them under one recycled roof. There he is with his other eggs. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They ignored their bedtime, only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. And they broke their stuff on purpose. Look at those eggs. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Oh, wow. Look at this. This one's in a toilet. What in the world? Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes! They were everywhere. So those eggs are really wearing him out, and he's noticing some cracks in his shell. And a sign that says, "Kick me. Unkind." Not very nice. So he's unwell, so where does he go? He goes to the doctor. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up. Literally, something had to change. I'd had enough. So there he is with his doctor. He had an x-ray of his cracked shell. He's even getting some more yolk put into him. He's got his band-aids. He's cracking up, literally. I told Meg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. So I left that night. You want to read about the good egg? He left that night. Hit him with his backpack. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days, the days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road and under stars. I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. So there he is, wandering with his backpack. Wandering so much he's even grown a beard, sleeping out under the stars and the moon, focused on what he needs. Look at this. Focusing on himself. I like this. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. Look at that. All those moments for himself. Taking a walk, reading books, floating in a river, writing in his journal. I see mindfulness minute. Taking a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Long baths and even painting. All of those things to take care of himself. Look at that. Even more self-care there. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. Taking a time for a massage, and look at his head. No longer cracked and no longer scrambled. Some more mindfulness minutes there. I started to feel like myself again. Love that. Look at that quiet time he has. So, I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. So feeling a little lonely, he's going back to his egg friends and he's going to be good to his fellow eggs and still be good to himself. He's not going to forget what it means to take care of himself. So here we go. Here we go, back to the farmer's market. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey ho, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Look at all his friends. Happy to see him back. Everybody, oh, they even made him a welcome home sign up there. Sure. Every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be perfect either. I'm okay with that. He missed everybody. And sure, they're kind of bad sometimes, but they're not perfect, and he doesn't have to be perfect either. Yep, the old carton is back to a dozen again. It's good to be home. Check out that dozen eggs in there. So where's our good egg? Do you see our good egg over here? I think this is our good egg. And all the other ones, sure, they're kind of, oh, nope, there he is right there. He's right here. And look at what his friends are doing to him. But it's still good to be home. That's the end, guys. I hope you liked this book. This one was such a fun one. And we're coming up, we've got this week left. This week is going to be a beautiful week. The weather's going to be great. I know we're all going to be soaring eagles this week. But then we have October break coming up. And I hope that all of my good eggs out there, all of my Emerson Eagle good eggs, and all of my Teacher Eagle good eggs, I hope you guys take some time for yourself and remember that you can take care of yourself and give yourself permission to do things like, I'm trying to find the page, do things like getting back to yourself and finding that nice, calm person that you know you can be. You don't have to be perfect. All of those different ways that you can relax and take care of yourself. I like this one. I had fun with this book. I have to remind myself sometimes, because I like to be a good egg too. I have to remind myself it's important to take care of ourselves. All right, guys. Kirby enjoyed that story. Next time you see Kirby, he's going to go get a haircut over October break. So next time you see him, you might not recognize him. He's going to be all cleaned up. All right. You guys have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Big kiss, big hug. I'll see you guys. Good night.